you on. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here
Of
and just
course.
hang out with everybody in the chat, hang out
Yeah.
with everybody here. And yeah, man, you're a busy guy. You are a super busy guy, but we're here tonight, and I'm
Yes,
super
we're here.
happy for that.
Tonight belongs to you guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's check the chat. So it says, OMG, Steve Staxx, the Staxx daddy. He says, Ian. Trevor knife EDC knife and tool. He says, I know Ian would be first. Trevor, thank you for being a member. We got Chris Valdez, House of Blade, sponsors of the channel. What's up, Chris? What's going on? Left Tri-State for this most special of lives, 100%. Joey Fent says, winning. Hey, I know you. What's up, Steve? James Ray, wow, must be early.
What's good, guys? What's good?
Kathleen Smith, Kent Croak, Brandon Papas, let's go. We got Tough
good,
Stuff
Brandon?
EDC, what's up? Yo. Hope you fellas are having a great start to the week. What's going on, my guy? Nice. Well, thank you for joining us, everybody in the chat. I hope everyone had a happy Tuesday. As always, these lives are on Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know what's your time zone right now, Steve?
Mountain time zone right now. So,
What are you at? 9, 8?
it's 8 o'clock over here.
8 o'clock. Okay, yeah. So on Sunday, we're gonna move over to your time zone, and we'll be on the same time zone, I believe. We gain an hour on Sunday, so
Yeah, you
I,
guys got to stop with that daylight
One hundred
savings
percent,
stuff.
dude. 100%. It makes no sense. There's no value add to that whatsoever. You know, but yeah, every Tuesday you're gonna see us, or you're gonna see me here, and finally got Steve on as a guest. We're just gonna do some unboxing of gear. He's gonna show some stuff tonight that he's been teasing. And from there, I'm just going to ask him some questions, get to know him, have the chat, get to know Steve a little bit more. This is a little outside of his box, too. And he doesn't really typically jump on lives or do these kinds of things. So it's a pleasure to have you on. Thank you so much, Steve.
Yeah, appreciate being here.
Yeah, brother. So first off, let's start off with what you carried today.
Oh, so I carry a couple things. So today, for my knife of choice, I am carrying the Swan Starco collab
Ooh,
ZF1. Okay.
look at that.
So carrying this one. This one's in carbon fiber. This is part of his first run, so this was nice.
Nice.
And then
nice.
I always have my 8-bit with me.
Okay.
So this is gonna be the 8-bit of choice.
What is that? Antique bronze?
So this is antique brass.
Oh, brass.
Right here. Yeah. Yeah, so this one was part of a duck race that I was part of
Okay.
at the beginning of Starco, and I lost this race, and I hunted this 8-bit down until I could become that new owner of it.
Oh,
So it cost me a pretty penny, but it was worth it.
nice. It's always the stories that are behind it that makes it
Yeah.
that much more, of an awesome carry for us, right?
Yeah, and also I'm carrying today the brand new Phoenix Toolworks, the Impact,
Nice.
right? So then shout out to Ian and stuff for making this badass pry bar, because to me I think it's the best pry bar in the market right now.
That's pretty awesome. So the clip, is that reversible? Can you go ambi on that?
Yeah, so you can go on the opposite side if you want. So you can screw on either side, which is nice. It's threaded all the way through.
Ooh, I'm big on that. I'm a left-handed guy,
Yeah.
so anything
Yeah, so the
that
nice
is
thing
ambi.
the nice thing, it doubles as a knuck,
Yeah.
and multiple ways of like holding it, even through your ring finger just to pry.
Gives you that much more of a purchase too when you're actually prying things.
Exactly. And then the nice thing, there's a bottle opener right here.
Nice.
So that's a pretty cool piece. So like 100% useful for everyday prying.
100%. Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. What else you got?
I'm also always carrying my Burnley side pop.
Yep.
So this is my titanium 1/2-inch side pop. So there's only a couple 1/2-inch ones out there. This is
Yeah.
double rows, front and back.
That's
And
a
then I
thick
have
one.
a 1/2 inch.
And then the
So
Scooby loop.
normally his is about 1/4 inch, so 0.25,
Yep.
and then a matching Scoopy with it.
Nice. That's dope, dude.
Yeah.
Is that an exclusive Staxx hat you got on, or?
No, this is actually funny. It's a Starco hat.
Oh, it's Starco hat. Okay, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
Anything else you carried today?
That's pretty much it today. Didn't really carry just carry knife, pry, 2 knucks. Oh, and then my Hank, obviously. So this Hank I'm carrying, this is the Curator's Code collab with Cranky, Car at Cranky Hanky Co.
Yeah.
All right, so some good stuff here. So if you guys haven't got any of her stuff, go get it. That's good stuff.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Well, a couple more people just joined in here. Joey, what's going on? I'm me. How are you? Andres, how are you? Ground Fog, what's going on? Mike Cruz is in the building, stepping all the way from the Philippines. What's up, my guy? Nice. Well, here, let me go over what I carried today. Yon Knives, EMW. This is like my favorite knife so far this year. And have you ever seen one of these?
No, I haven't seen one of those.
So it doesn't only have one blade, it has 2 blades in one.
Oh, crazy. That's wild.
Yeah. So Riot is the OEM for this, but Yon Knives is the designer, and was able to link up with them at SHOT Show, and they just handed this over for me to do a review. So love that. M390, both blades. One's a Tonto and one is a drop point. So you got drop point and then you got Tonto on one. Really like that.
Oh, that's gnarly.
Yeah, dude. It's just super fun to fidget with too. It's a front flipper, both sides front flipper.
Oh,
it's like a super,
another one of my favorites.
It's a Batman knife, dude. If Batman were to have a knife, it would be that for sure.
It'd be that one right there.
I also got the Expedition by Brandon at Everyday Adventure Co. So he made this custom. This is actually a black multicam, and he made this isn't even out on his site yet. A few people have it to carry all. And then in here, I got the Big Papa, Notorious EDC.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I have Olight, Titanium i3T, and then I also went Titanium with my pry bar. This is Daily Carry Company right there. And then Titanium pen, Smooth Precision pens. They're no longer around. Kelvin's actually going to be getting into making knives. But
oh, that's cool.
That is my carry for today, man. Stuck with the Titanium. I had my wallet with all of my Staxx rees on there, actually. And that is in my bag in the living room. But also got Ridex brand. And I got you right here, man.
There you go.
Right there. You know, that's the bread patch, right?
Yeah, I love that patch. I love that patch. And it's IR reflective, which is kind of cool, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I haven't even toyed with that yet. I got to play with that now. All right, so this is how it's gonna go tonight, guys. I'm gonna be unboxing some gear. As I do that, I'm gonna ask Steve a question, and then as he's answering the question, I'll just get the thing ready. That way I can just show it, get some thoughts from Steve, and then move on to the next question. That's the typical flow. At the very end of it, we're gonna have a fun rapid fire question that I just throw out to all the guests that I have on. I think Steve's gonna have fun with that. And then we wrap it up, man. I throw it over to you, roll the red carpet out, and have you just promote whatever you got going on, any new events or what have you. And that's it for tonight. So, first question. How did Staxx get started?
Okay, so it's pretty funny. So, like, during COVID, a lot of new groups and stuff were being made. And it was me, Nick, and Danny. So, Nick over at RE Club, Danny over at Shred. We've been having a long ongoing chat before we even started making patches, etc. And we just hung out all day long in chats during COVID. And then one day we were like, hey, I want to make something. Everybody wanted to make something, so we just started collaborating. And I remember talking to Danny, and I was like, Danny, I need to figure out a brand. You came up with Shred. I need to come up with something.
Yeah.
Right. And we were just tossing around ideas back and forth. And I wanted Staxx, right? So traditional spelling, Stacks, right?
Right.
And Danny's like, yeah, that's all right. But we got to change it up a little bit, right? So then we played with words, moved some letters around, and made Staxx. you
Yeah.
know, so just became a little bit more fitting, and the rest is history, you
Just
know.
history
Like, I
from
mean,
there.
yeah.
Dang, man, the EDC community as we know it is still very young and fresh. Like COVID in hindsight was a terrible thing, right?
Oh yeah.
In all aspects, but it also created stuff like what you created. I got into EDC a little after COVID was kind of panning out as well. Everyone sort of just dialed into the social media and YouTube and just the overall following on Facebook and groups to really
Oh yeah.
communicate with one another. It's like, in a sense, we also grew some form of connection with another, and look at it now. That's
It's
insane.
almost like a weird connection, right? It's like if you meet, like, you talk to your everyday friends, they're like, I don't get you with these pocket knives and all this
Right.
stuff in your pocket, right?
Yeah.
And then during COVID, you meet all these people online, these great people, and you're like, oh man, you're a geek just like me, you know,
Yeah.
you
100%.
know,
100%.
and then everyone connects, and we all grew from that, you know,
Yeah.
which is amazing.
Yeah, man. I talk to more people in the community than I do some friends and family, and it's not like I don't do it by choice. It's just the common understanding and sharing of what we enjoy and being
Oh yeah.
enthusiasts is just an easy spark to a conversation, whatever it may be. Like we can have a full-on conversation about Nux and just go on
Oh,
and on and
yeah.
on, where it's like, I don't know how I'm gonna talk to my cousin about this, like probably get
Especially like
interrogated.
I'm like, when you go to family gatherings and like little get-togethers, you're like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what to talk to you guys about. You
Right.
know? Like, you want to see this cool knife I just got?
Yeah. Oh man. I just unboxed something. Let me go over this with you, okay?
All right.
Ace Beam. You ever heard of them?
No, never.
Okay, so they're a company that I also came across at SHOT Show. I went to SHOT Show with Gio, actually. He's in the chat. What's up? He says, "So, what's going on, man?"
What's good, Gio?
Ridex Rider RX 2.0 is what this guy is called, and it's a Type C rechargeable battery, double A compatible flashlight. Has a two-way body clip, IP68 grade, waterproof, and this is like a titanium body with like a blue insert. So they're
Is it like an inner
typically,
barrel, you think, in that you can swap out colors?
I think you can if you take this screw off, and then you can just slide this whole housing off. But I
that's
didn't
cool.
really see any other colors on their site. I mean, I haven't really done much research yet, but yeah, I mean, it's a cool, fun, like, light. Oh, dude, I think I just found my new organizer light.
There you go.
It fits good. It fits good in the expedition, y'all. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah,
I
connected with
definitely
them.
need to get a smaller flashlight because, like, my flashlight's huge.
Which one do you have?
I carry the Barrel flashlight.
Who's that made by?
So that's made by Barrel Flashlight. So let me see if I can show it to you guys.
Damn,
So
that's
this
a
is
beast.
so this one has two. It's a Dragon driver.
Yeah.
So it's first and secondary on here. So it's 2 settings for red, and
Right.
then 3 settings for your regular.
Does it have like RGB also? Or
No. It just has the So the secondary is the red,
Okay.
which I chose, and then I have a black micarta ring that you can swap out on these.
Ah, interesting.
So
That's pretty dope.
this one's like, I believe this one I would just say about 3.5 inches by 1 inch in diameter.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a little bigger, yeah.
It's a big light for sure.
Definitely a big
Nice.
one, but it's a very nice light. But I think I'm just in the habit of just buying hype items.
Yeah, your thread on Instagram is expensive. As I'm scrolling, I just see dollar bills. I'm like, damn, it's just a grail page,
Yeah, not sponsored.
Yes, that's all all in the mix. So you talked about this a little bit, and Staxx. So where did the Staxx name derive from?
So like I mean obviously a little bit behind me some of my sneaker boxes. So I've always stacked all my boxes, right? So it's
Hmm.
just a thing that everyone does, every sneakerhead, right? So
Yeah.
technically growing up even in older sneaker communities and stuff, people used to call me pairs,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So then pairs because I would buy two or more of everything at all times,
Really?
right? But I would
Yeah.
buy if it was my size, I would have to come home with either the same size or a different size
Yeah.
because I just wanted two.
We have the same size too, man. Size 10. It's a popular size, dude.
The crazy thing is like even like growing up, a lot of my sneaker buddies would make fun of me because I could wear because I'm a natural 10 and a half.
Yeah.
So I prefer a size 10 because I
Okay.
like the shape and the size of a 10.
Yeah.
But I can wear an 8.5 to a 12.
What?
That's just the sneaker head in me,
Yeah.
like whatever's available, I'll make it fit.
Yeah. Hey, you just got to have it. That's it.
I just had it, yeah.
Yeah. Damn, man.
But everything behind me is usually a 10 or 10 and a half right now. I
Yeah.
think my largest back there is an 11 and a half now.
Okay. So you scale down to be somewhat around the size range of what you typically wear.
Yeah, and keep in mind there's another row behind that row.
Jesus, man. So roughly, how many pairs of shoes do you think you got?
In total, I probably have just breaking 300.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, and I still have like a ton out there, all over the place. So I
Yeah.
collect a lot of older stuff. I love my runners
Yep.
and my Air Maxes and stuff. So I collect a lot of that, and then I just a couple years ago I just literally just started getting back into Jordans um I used to collect them back in the day and then went straight to runners and then I'm back to Jordans.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of how it started for me as well. It really started with sneakers. I was a big sneakerhead too. I had upwards of about 220, 250 pairs of
Yeah.
shoes, just like you. And then I scaled down, stopped wearing sneakers, and now I just wear dress shoes and Crocs, really, dude. Like, because I got a kid, and I got another one on the
Yeah.
way. So it's like whatever's comfortable, whatever's accessible, and I can just throw on right now, that's where it is. But it started with waiting in line because I had a cousin who was in the military. So I would wait for him on base every time when a drop would happen. So we'd be outside with the chairs, waiting in line,
Oh
really
man.
for him to get a pair of shoes. And then if he was able to get his pair, he would then get me my pair.
Oh
But
nice.
sometimes we'd both luck out, and it's like, no, you miss out, and that's what it is. But it's the whole hype that goes with it that just made sense during that time. And then eventually went into, you start to hyper focus on things like EDC gear now, right?
Yeah.
It just goes from one thing to
Exactly.
another. I really like how you have the correlation though from like your sneakers and your passion for that and then
Yeah.
tying it into your brand. So that leads to my second question. I'm going to unbox another thing here. But where do you get your inspiration from with creating like new pieces, new patches, new collaborations? Where
So
does that come from?
it's like a lot of it is all sneaker based, right? So there's going to be sneaker names back in the day from older to newer stuff. A lot of it drills down to old SB days, right? Before
Yeah.
Pro Bs and stuff in the late 90s and stuff. But like you had like sneaker names I would like to bring that name over into the colorways of the things I'm doing with my REs or my patches, right?
Yep.
So I kind of incorporate them together, which this season you guys will see a lot more of that coming from me. So which would be nice. It's gonna be full threaded patches mostly for me.
Ooh. Well, you do everything yourself now, right? Like this
A
is
lot
your
of it, a
job.
lot of it. Yeah, this is 100% my job
You're
every
full
day. So I
time.
left.
You left, and this is what you're doing. This is what
This is it.
put food
This
on
is
the
it.
table.
Correct. So I not only make patches for myself, but I make a lot of the patches for a lot of the guys in the community, other makers, like knife makers, other
Yeah,
gear makers, some other patch guys, newer patch guys, and then I deal with. I'm starting to move over to the tactical side.
yeah,
So I've been
yeah,
making patches for tactical groups and tactical brands.
yeah. a little bit of embroidered, a little bit of everything, like PVC
Yeah,
embroidery.
everything from PVC to embroidery to woven to sublamination to the picture patches that I do now. So I can do it all.
Yeah. Do you get so? Is everything sourced from maybe outside of states and then you craft it here in the U.S. or how does
Some of
that
it
work?
is, so depending on the type of order, the type of design, but like all the picture patches are going to be myself here in
Mm-hmm.
the US. But everything else is outsourced one way or another. But what I do is I will basically get you the best deal, the best pricing out there,
That's dope, man.
because of the connections I have. A lot of it's going to be stateside connections with a lot of some of the laser cuts and some of the embroidery stuff. They're all going to be in the US.
Right. Dude, that's sick, man. That's sick. And that's keeping you busy, obviously, because
Yeah, every day, all day.
you gotta consistently source. So, do you find yourself having to reach out to people, or is it at the point now where it's like, oh, Steve does this, well, let's just have him do it?
So a lot of the stuff I've been doing is word of mouth. So people just either tagging me or telling other people, and they
Okay.
just slide into my DMs and stuff. Um, and then some of it is just from people following me on Instagram.
Mm,
Regular accounts that work for big companies.
that's cool, man.
So they'll reach out to me, and I'll get stuff made for them.
That's dope. And then you get contracts going, and then just
Yeah,
clockwork from there, brother. That's
yeah. Like I'm doing sometimes upward orders to like 4 or 5 thousand pieces
damn.
for one person. So.
Okay, so where is this all laid out in the house? Like, is this just all you got your own man cave, or is it just this wherever it is, or how's this laid out for you?
So then all my stuff is in this room right here. So in this and so this is my office,
Okay,
and then a lot of it's going to be in my buddy's shop, which is like 30 minutes away.
okay,
Um, but just all over the place,
yeah,
basically. A lot of it gets delivered here. Just depending on where I'm at.
nice. It doesn't drive your wife crazy or anything like that.
No, because I'm like best friends with DHL, UPS, FedEx, USPS. Like all know me, and they go, and if they don't see my truck outside, they know where to put the package, which is in my
Nice.
backyard.
Yeah, yeah. And you're just on like a first name, typical
Pretty much.
conversation basis. It's like, hey man, so how's everything? How's the family?
Yeah, pretty much. Like they all get Christmas gifts from me, and they get all the goods. So
That's
even
good.
like all year long, like if they need to use a restroom or they need a drink or
Yeah.
something to eat on, I got it all for them all the time.
Nice, nice. You got to take care of them, man. So they take care of your goods, man.
And yeah, I don't want packages lost.
Right, exactly. I've been there a few times. What a mess, dude. What a mess. I unboxed another package, my guy, and this is
What'd you get?
from a guy named Mutant Shoot. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he
Never.
makes REs like this. So this is the Gear of War RE, and then these are on his site. It says these are Dead Eyes. You got the Dead Eyes there,
Okay.
and he has these patches as well. It's like a
Oh, those are cool.
ooze trooper is what he calls that. And then this is this guy was actually introduced to me, or I was connected with him through Barbarian Brownie. I see him in the chat here. What's going on, Mike? And so yeah, he introduced me to him. He's like, yeah, man, it's cool if I send you some patches. I was like, heck yeah, dude, why not? There's a Oni patch right here.
Oh,
I
that's
like
dope.
that. That's pretty
I like
badass.
that one.
And then he also has a katana patch as well.
Oh, that's cool. It's a good combo.
Cool little combo, right? And then he also has this that he threw in as well. And I don't know the exact name to this one. I don't see it on his site. So maybe it's an unreleased one. Who knows? But Mutant Shoot, give him a follow. He has some pretty awesome stuff. Check that out.
Yeah, I have to give him a follow. He's on Instagram too.
Instagram. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
perfect.
So you kind of talked about the inspiration with creating gear, the connections that you have, and the orders. This is your full-time job. You stopped the 9 to 5. Sounds like.
Yep.
And this is now your, not necessarily. This is your 24/7. Yeah, you invested
Yeah,
into
24/7.
24/7. And I want to ask, do you ever? Because other than the work that you're banging out, because now it's an actual job. But when it comes to creating, do you ever get creator's block? And if you do, like, how do you overcome that?
I actually do. I get creators block all the time. The nice thing is I reach out to like my admin team and stuff. We shoot around ideas and stuff. We're able to talk. Ian, Joey's here. Those two guys. They're one of my well, they're both my admins in my group. So we shoot around ideas, and then Joey comes over from time to time, hangs out at the headquarters, and we just talk, shoot ideas mainly, and then I try to combine it all in one. Or a lot of times it's just talking to other patch makers too.
Yeah.
We're in separate chats and we talk all day long, where we're just trying to figure out like, hey, this idea sounds good. This idea is something you would like to see out there. So like we kind of feed off of each other and just try to see what's good to put out there.
You know what I noticed too is that your Facebook group is pretty active with throwing ideas out there for you as well. And then you bantering back and asking like, hey, what do you guys think about this? This is just an idea, of what I'm looking to create. What are your guys' thoughts? And there's a backing support that comes with it. People are open to give you your opinions, and that also helps with that creative block. And the reason why I asked is because obviously when we first had started, like I had stated, this EDC community and this niche is still fairly new, right? Probably a little less than a decade with how much it's grown into what it is now.
Yeah.
And there's so many other creators, makers that are out there and maybe wanting to get into the craft of having this as a full-time job like yourself. And at times, I know, before EDC and when it came to me and like dance and choreography, I get creator's block all the time. So watching other videos, talking to others, it just was a thing that correlated. So that way I never get stuck or complacent. Because the minute you do, it's just, I feel like you just waste so much more time. But you just come out with banger after banger after banger. That's why I'm like, dude, how? Like, what's the method to the madness,
So like the crazy thing is sometimes that a lot of stuff you see has been created 6+ months back, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting on all that inventory, and I'm just waiting when's the good time to drop it, and stuff like that. So sometimes there is no rhyme or reason. If I have an idea, I just start making it.
Yeah.
Because then I don't want to forget that good idea that I had, and then push it down the road and be like, oh, it's not even relevant, or it's like it's not something anybody's talking about or whatnot, right? So it's just nice to like I'm able to come up with an idea and I push it out. Like tonight, just right before I pushed through 2 ideas, so I'm already getting stuff I'm like just rolling along right now, just making stuff daily.
The mind is just completely brewing. Like once you produce one, your mind's already thinking of that next one, and it's like boom turn and burn baby.
And I like the nice thing too is like my wife, she's 100% supportive, so sometimes I shoot ideas off of her. Sometimes she gives me ideas too, so which is great.
That's and is she a big sneakerhead too?
She's a decent sneakerhead because of me,
She supports the habits that we've got going
well,
on.
Well, to an extent, she supports the habit. It's like it's basically if I get something, I get her something. So it's like kind of. But she has like her own sneaker style and stuff. She's very clean and very modern. Where I'm a little bit. Sometimes I can get a little loud with my sneakers. With bright colors or mismatching.
Yeah. Hey, it makes you feel good. There's something about it that just makes you feel good. Sometimes people will never understand, but it makes you feel good. You got to do what you got to do. No one does you better than you do you, right? So
100%.
That's dope. So what are your like favorite pieces like to date?
Like in EDC gear?
Yeah, that you rock. Yeah.
Probably just literally starting I think November of last year, I just decided to switch everything over to carbon fiber. So
Really?
I've been selling a lot of my other gear and just collecting pure carbon fiber pieces, especially a lot of custom knives. So I've been hunting and hunting for rare stuff or one-offs or protos. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now,
Dude.
and that's like my everyday thing. So a lot of the guys and a lot of the groups will automatically tag me if they see carbon fiber and they're like,
Yeah.
Steve, I mean, it's a lot of stuff out there, but I'm just after certain things right now,
Yeah.
certain styles, certain makers, certain brands.
Bro, this in a carbon fiber, that would be badass.
Maybe.
Unless it's already in the works. Already in the works, that reminds me of Ron Kwok. He's a big
Oh
Ultim
yeah.
guy. So anytime I see Ultim, I'm always shooting him a DM. I'm like, yo, dude, check this out. You probably have it, but just throwing it on your radar, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, Ron's a good guy.
Yeah, that's dope. Let's see who else stepped in the chat. I'm sorry, guys. We're not neglecting you all. There's just a lot of good banter going around. Chef Rocky in the building. What's going on? On God, what's up? Let's see.
Two good bros right there. Two good
Yeah,
bros.
man.
I see
Kyle?
Lance is here. Yeah. Oh, man.
Lance, how you doing, Lance? Chef Rocky in the building. How you doing? EDM, what's going on, Brandon? Everyday Minimalist is in the chat. What's going on? So,
I love it.
yeah, we got a lot of good stuff. It looks like people are just talking amongst themselves. I got my family in here too. I got my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law in here. What's going on, man? We got people supporting. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, look, it looks like Brandon showed up. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sneaks for life. That's what it is. Need me some more Staxx, he says.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Hey,
We'll get that out to you, Brandon.
By the way, bro, I know I was supposed to have you on last month, but that care package that you sent me, holy crap, dude. Like, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
The camera's here. Let me see. Probably get a little bit of it over there. But you see right behind me, it's all up there. It's all up there. And yeah, dude. I used to say like I had a weak regame, but now after your package, I was like, dude, this guy gave me the Jordan set. He gave me the Jordan set. I said, crap. And you got a couple Kobe stuff coming in too, so super excited.
Yep, I got some Kobe. Yeah, I got the new one getting finished up. Had the trading cards just made, so
yeah, man. I saw a little sneak preview of that. That's freaking sick. Do you make the trading cards yourself, or you have someone that you source for that?
No, actually, yeah. So somebody here in the U.S. So he's actually in a lot of the EDC groups. He's actually in the EDC community. It's gonna be Rob Adams from Slapology.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope, dude. Nice. Yeah, with like having that on there too. I was like, what? This is top card? I said, this is legit, dude.
And I had to put in the I'm like me and Rob talked. He put in the protective sleeve, the hard sleeve, but just to make it as authentic as possible, just to give you that feel. And I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of these cards I'm gonna make are gonna be cards that we wish we had. You know, I'm growing up like that Jordan rookie card. Possible card to find.
Unless
same thing with this Kobe rookie card. Yeah.
Unless you pay a pretty penny for it, and there's people out there that will. There's absolutely people out there that will, but yeah, it's pretty insane. So,
and a lot of times it's crazy too because like I hit up a lot of buddies that have these cards, so I can get the best front and back image of these cards.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, rather than just having it there. So
yeah,
while we were bantering here, I got a new package as well. This is from Andar. It's another company that I'm an ambassador for. I have one of their wallets already. They sent me another wallet to review, and I've kind of just been on this leather kick, man, for wallets. Rotating it with like my cruiser, my Mike Cruise, but just little wallets like so.
Oh yeah.
It's just like a simple card holder.
Oh, that's so clean.
And that's it. It's just all pure leather. Oh, it doesn't even open. It's just, it does. Yeah, so it opens right down that center there. So you have any cash or anything like that, you can put that in there. And then it holds like 6 cards comfortably.
Oh, nice.
So
That's good.
super slim, cool wallet. I like to expand it, so I don't just do reviews on like knives or EDC gear, tools, whatever it is, like bags, packs. Those are different things. I before I got into just the niche of the EDC community in that world, it really started with like tactical stuff for me, so like firearms,
Yeah.
whatever it is, and then slowly started figuring out that maybe the pew pew tuber is not necessarily going to help me out with growth, because I'd start banging some stuff out and it's like flag. I was like, all right, I'm gonna kind of pause. So I ended up finding another niche with other stuff to do as well. But yeah, man. Hey, I wanted to ask you, being a fellow dad and doing this full time, what does or how do you give yourself like an even work-life balance?
So like the nice thing is like ever since I decided to go this route, right, I'm able to spend a lot more time with my son, which a lot of times my previous job would take me away from a lot of the family life. I would literally come home at 7 or 8 o'clock at night, or I would work throughout the night, early into the morning, weekends, vacations. Like a lot of that stuff was hard on me and the family. But like now being home doing this full time, I do a lot of my work when he's at school.
Okay. Okay.
When he comes home from school, then I take that break from like 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and I spend that time with him. I make dinner and stuff, and get everything going. The wife comes home, and then it's a little bit of family time. Then I'm back to work, But I'm kind of on social media here and there, but I'm really just designing or emails or invoicing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm all through the night, just depending on when I get samples or when I finish a digital idea or something like that. So pretty much like the work-life balance, I can tell you, leaving my normal job, right? I'm mentally healthier, So like I'm just a lot happier, I'm a lot more active with my family,
Okay.
and it doesn't seem like I have to step away to work,
Yeah.
you know.
You are your own boss.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm the boss of.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not the boss here. That's for sure. My boss is right outside the living room with my other little boss. That's who runs it over here. So Staxx is a one-man show, or do you have like a team that you have?
It is a one-man show, but like I said, I deal with a lot of makers here in the community, right? And like I said, we all help each other out, making stuff for each other.
Yep.
So that's just the teamwork, But like, as for my brand alone, yeah, one-man team.
Damn, man. Like, props to you. I had Tom on here 2 weeks ago, Notorious EDC,
Yeah.
and he's also a one-man show. He shared that he recently just got like a media guy to join him and what he's trying to do. But shipping, receiving, answering the emails, answering any customer concerns, fielding any questions on Facebook, orders, whatever, it's all him. So that's like props to you guys for finding a way to do that and having it as your full time, because it's hard. Like,
it is hard.
Man.
It is truly hard. Even like myself, right? Even though I run Staxx alone, right? But I help do fulfillment for other makers, too. So I do a lot of their shipping. I do a lot of their packaging.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm like consistently working, Yeah. But yeah, one day I wish to have a team. Sometimes I use the wife and kids to help me package my own stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's about as much help as I get.
It's a true family business.
Yeah.
I need to put these together. Here, put these patches in the bag, just like so.
Yeah. Count them off in fives.
Right. Don't forget the slaps. I have it in there for each one. That's pretty dope, dude. So another thing I wanted to ask in regards to that is, what do you think the toughest thing is with, stopping your 9 to 5 that you had and just going full time into this?
basically finances, right? So it's like the idea of not having a steady income, you
Hmm.
know, the idea of not having anything to truly fall back on, like or basically I have to hold myself accountable every day.
Yeah.
Where when you're working somewhere, sometimes you can shoot that responsibility off of like a teammate or a coworker, right?
Yeah.
To pick up the slack, But here it's just solely me, and yeah, it's just it's wild.
Yeah. You can't take your foot off the gas.
Yeah.
So you what last time you and I spoke, you recently just started getting into printed patches, right? So like
Yeah.
the printed patches. But prior to that, were you doing like the PVC patches yourself, or how
No,
did that work for you?
no. So originally I started obviously like a lot of the makers do. They outsource
Hmm.
stuff like that. All my original stuff at the beginning. And like it was all a learning curve because literally at the beginning it was just part time for me. You
Yeah.
know, that started back in 21, I think 2021. Um, yeah, and it was just working my normal job and then just doing a drop here. I didn't have to organize as much,
Yeah.
right? I didn't have to. All I had to do was make a couple social media posts, and then do a drop, right?
That's it. Yeah.
Now it's more like I gotta design, I gotta engage, I gotta do so much. I
Yeah.
gotta do packaging. I gotta. It's so much work.
Yeah. And when I first came across your brand, so, and this is like, you know, super new into it, I want to say middle of last year, late last year, I found that at times you would have a lockout to your site. Do you think that helps at all with you getting your products bought by the community or people chasing that aspect of it?
I think a lot of times because a lot of the site ideas of how I run things is based off of like your everyday urban sneaker culture
Hmm.
style drops, right? So a lot of these limited boutiques and stuff will shut down shop, but we'll do all these Instagram posts or Facebook posts of product, right?
Yeah.
And you're just building site traffic at that time, right?
Yeah.
You're just building clicks, and then if it keeps clicking, it's gonna fall into algorithm, etc. Right? But it also gives you that FOMO feel, right? So
Yeah.
you're missing out. So you're always checking the site to make sure that, hey, is it open yet? Is it open yet?
Yeah.
I'm ready to buy. I'm ready to buy. So a lot of it is all marketing. It's just the way
Yeah.
you have to put yourself out there. But I do drag that lifestyle across into the EDC patch world. I try to keep that hype feeling, where everything is limited, everything is small number quantities, and just build a little bit of exposure and just let it ride.
It it like all ties in, bro, cuz I don't know if, well, nowadays, like who still camps out for shoes, right? Like the resale market and everything is just so saturated in that aspect. But I'm sure when you first started collecting sneakers, there wasn't a StockX, there wasn't a Goat, there wasn't sites where you had to do it. You had to camp out. People would
No,
fight you sometimes, and
not
like,
me.
really?
I mean, yeah, the funny thing is because I keep in mind I'm 40 years old,
Yeah,
so I started way before the camps, like the camp outs, right?
man.
So I was collecting sneakers, starting from third grade. But even when I was in middle school to early high school, right? It wasn't even camping out. It was like you literally could walk into Foot Locker or
It was on
Champs,
the shelf.
and it was on the shelf. And literally, you got to try on your shoes. I would go with my friends, try on shoes for like a cool week. Going to the mall every day. I'd be
Yeah,
like, you know what? Friday's come. Let's just buy it now,
yeah, yeah,
right? After I creased up, the 9 other pairs I tested, you know.
yeah. Damn,
But
man.
then, but even like right when I would say right in like 2001, 2002, when SBs got really big, well,
Yeah.
they started,
Yep.
leaving the Pro B life. I think like the lines and the hype started to build because there was a story behind each shoe, right?
Yeah, the makers that came behind it, the collaboration, stuff like that.
Correct.
Yeah, 100%. So when it came, like, because what it kind of reminded me of is that like, say your site was the store that was waiting to open, right? Mall opens at least the time I was working at the mall, or whatever it is. It was like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's when the mall opened. So that's when the site would open up. And similar to a lot of drops that happen nowadays. But then once it opens, then you have, those clicks. But that's the people waiting in line that have maybe a raffle ticket or what it is, whatever
Yeah.
it is to get
So
their
you gotta
gear.
see it.
That's like the correlation that I kind of put to it. So everything still goes to the root of like you and your sneakerhead passion, Staxx. It all comes full circle. So I
Yeah.
like the story that goes behind it. And in hindsight, it kind of works that way, even if you don't think about it,
Yeah, but that just goes for every brand that's not sneaker related too,
Yep.
It's just what they've taken in throughout their lives, right? Of just that little bit of hype,
Right.
right? And the waiting even comes down to thinking of Black Friday for families, right? Waiting outside just to get the doorbusters and stuff like that, right? Well, that's pretty much what you're doing now when you're running a
Exactly.
business.
Dude. Yeah. I mean, Black Friday is not as crazy anymore.
No, no, no.
Like, thanks for that, right? But it used to be hectic, bro. People would die and get trampled. That's
Oh yeah,
insane.
like doors broken down, people trampled over.
Yeah, and then to have a sneaker drop on Black Friday, it's like it's a death wish,
You're just asking for it.
Yes, exactly. So, yeah, it's pretty insane. I got another package. I got a couple other packages.
Yeah,
So,
what you
like
got?
I had shared with you a little bit, EDC kind of started with the tactical end of things for me. So this is actually a company that reached out to me. They're called Fairwind,
Okay.
and it's a company that you can find on Amazon. They have really cheap ratchet tactical belts. It doesn't feel like they are reinforced like the core belts that I have,
Yeah.
but it has a ratcheting system where it doesn't work like a normal belt per se, because when you close it, it like ratchets in place. So I don't know if you can hear this, but see how,
Oh, gotcha.
but it looks like a typical golf belt that you would rock,
Yeah.
right? So if you guys are looking to maybe rock a belt that has that action to it, all my belts, well, good majority of my belts are these ratchet type belts because they're really common in like the firearms industry
Yep.
and what have you. So they sent me a gray one, they sent me a black one, and then Mission Lane. You ever heard of Mission Lane?
No, I never.
So they used to be on Shark Tank.
Okay.
That's how they got their start, actually. They had one of the sharks invest in their company, and
Oh,
then
that's cool.
they just blew up from there. And when I first started getting into the EDC reviewing stuff, they were one of the first belt companies, along with Core Essentials, that wanted to work with me. So they sent me a belt as well. But just like the gray variant, I have a black variant right here in that. So this is a cool little belt. I like the ratcheting aspect to it because it's adjustable, right? So you don't, and if you want to cut the belt because it's a little too long, and you don't
Yeah.
want much hang time. Difference with this belt compared to the gray one is that that extra strip actually goes behind the actual
Oh, so it
belt.
rolls. So it rolls
Exactly.
behind.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So what the heck? See the freaking thumbs down, thumbs up, popping up. If I do 2 thumbs up, I get like some, yeah, man, we got Steve on tonight. Celebration, baby. And then I got Mission Lane, so told you about them. And they sent me one of their reinforced belts. So this is a reinforced
Oh, wow.
mission belt. So I can actually, rock a holster and a pew-pew with this if I wanted, because it's
It
reinforced.
looks sturdy.
Yeah, the belts that I had prior for Mission Belt is really more of like a dress belt. I guess you can still wear this as a dress belt, but there's no way that you can have a holster or firearm, that much weight on there without it slouching down. But now this is their reinforced belt. It's black on black, has like the webbing on the leather here.
Oh, that's nice.
I can't wait to review these guys Absolutely. Um, so now comes to, the last question here before, or formal question before I go into some fun rapid fire questions, Steve. But I know you teased a little bit with some releases that you might have coming out, or maybe one release and maybe some other things that you want to share. But I wanted to roll that out to you, and what can we expect from you come 2024, maker, creator, collab wise for the community.
So it's nice. So what I teased last night on Instagram, it's actually a collab with Michael over at Tough Stuff.
Yep.
So which is dope. He's online today, but
Yeah, he's here.
these pieces right here.
Ooh,
So broken
dude.
down, it's the bait style camo,
Yeah.
right? And those are sneaker boxes turned into tanks.
What?
So it has a bait vibe and then some sneaker box vibe. So I mean,
Oh, it's on a freaking tank, dude.
yeah, you got the little tag logo
Yeah.
and stuff.
Can you back it up a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, right there. Yeah. And then to your left. There you go. It's in frame now. Oh, that's dope. So you got a purple variant, and then what's the other one? Green. Oh, green camo. Oh, yeah. Shoot. That's sick. When do these drop?
Well, actually drop Thursday, and that's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Nice. That's sick, dude.
So it's going to be good for you guys. And then next, I'll have the new hoodie beads that are coming. Hopefully next month they'll get finished. They're going to be pretty dope colorway. I'm not going to drop the colorway right now, but I'm going to tell you it's pretty dope. And then for my music series, obviously in my picture patches and stuff, I have Beastie Boys coming.
Yeah, that's dope, dude.
It's a nice classic picture of the Beastie Boys, for all the Beastie Boy fans.
Yeah, you got your little S logo on the bottom. Is that a signature that you're gonna have on your picture patches now, or?
So normally I have Staxx printed out. This year I'm gonna swap it over just to the solid S.
More subtle.
Just to make it more subtle, more clean, right there. So then that way you still know who it is.
Dude, that's
stuff
dope.
Like that.
Nice, man.
And then like collab wise, the nice thing is that Mike Cruz, obviously, that collab is coming. So we got some good stuff for you guys coming through.
He showed a cruiser, and it was I think it was black with red stitching.
Yeah, black with red stitching.
That's it.
That
man.
bread color.
That bread colorway, dude. Heck yeah, that's dope. Nice.
And I would say probably collabs throughout the year. I'm gonna have a bunch. I always have one or two with Digital Decay, one with Primo patches that will come this year. Couple of other collabs that I can't speak about right now. What else do I got? Today I just gave the go with 805 Cartel. So which is nice. And then I don't know, just working with a whole bunch of people, here and there, just so many messages.
Busy, man. You're a busy guy.
So a lot of stuff coming.
Well, thank you for showing us that.
Yeah, and then I'll have a new sneaker box coming out. A different colorway. Actually, two of them coming. Okay. So it's gonna be. I was just waiting. Chinese New Year kind of messed things up for the colorways and stuff, but you'll see a new colorway for the Year of the Dragon, and then you'll see a nice new colorway to pay homage to Raekwon from Wu-Tang Clan. So
what? Yeah. A picture patch.
Yeah. No. A shoebox.
A shoebox? Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in for that. That's for sure.
Yeah, and then I think lastly, like for my sports series, doing Michael Jordan, doing Kobe.
Yep.
The next one coming up is going to be Dale Earnhardt Sr.
I'm
going to bring a little NASCAR into it and stuff, and then
and then Mike Tyson. The horizon here, huh?
Yeah, and then Mike Tyson will be shortly right after.
Yeah, that's dope, dude. You need to get the. Oh no, that's probably already Kith. Kith done that already with him and the pigeons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, that'll be a funny one. Dope. Well, hey, I appreciate you for answering all those formal questions for me. Tough stuff. So Mike says, is it stiff enough to conceal carry with? Oh yeah. So the mission belt, for sure. I think this is created for that. But the other two, nah, I wouldn't recommend it. Not at all. Way too flimsy. And then if for concealed carry anyway, I do recommend Core Essentials. Core Essentials is like my go-to. That's my brand for sure. Don't have a discount code for them, but hopefully in the works. Hopefully in the works.
Let's go.
All right, comes down to my favorite part of having guests on the lives, because we just get to know a little bit about you with these fun rapid fire questions. I'm just gonna go through these, and as you answer them, you can probably elaborate a little bit more if you want. You don't have to, and then we'll just shoot the shit from there, just bounce back and forth. But it's gonna be super fun. All right, first question for you. And if the chat, because it looks like I'm going to have a little bit of time here, but if the chat has any questions that you guys want Steve answered as well, let us know so that way we can include that. But first question, folding knives or fixed blades?
Okay, so like I love my fixed blades, but I do love my folding knives. So it's like a 50-50 toss up, I usually
only
like
only rock one the rest of your life. Starting now.
Fixed blade.
Fixed blade. That's it. Too easy, man.
Well, really no maintenance.
No maintenance. That's it.
Carry one thing.
Ready to go.
Yep, ready to go.
OTFs, gravity knives. Which one?
I probably go OTFs, but honestly, like I'm not a fan of either.
No.
No.
There's a lot. There's a special type of carry that comes with these type of knives, and
yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's in people's collection sometimes, but it's probably the one that's like in the back of the tool chest,
Yeah, a lot of me, like I don't even own both of those, so like it's hard to I don't think I've ever owned any. I played with them.
Really?
But never personally owned them.
I'm gonna send you one.
Send me one to play with.
Just for the shit of it, I'm just gonna send you one, dude. Backpacks or slings?
I prefer backpack.
Backpacks.
Honestly.
Yep.
So like right now, my daily is gonna be my Chewin Tactical, so the CT21.
Dude, I love those guys, man. Love those guys.
I have the Assassin one that I'm carrying, so that's with the black X pack
with the red interior.
The red interior. Yeah.
Black and red.
99 made.
That's you, dude. Has your name all over it.
Right.
Oh, that came with this the special patch on it too, right?
Yeah, it did.
That's dope. Yeah, I know exactly which one that is. So pouches or leather EDC organizers? You can only choose one. Starting now.
You know what? Like I've always been a pouch junkie, but with Mike Cruz giving me a leather EDC organizer, in the works, right? I might change my ways. So it just looks cleaner with an EDC organizer. Like just like the leather version. Dude. It's just classy. It just looks classy.
I used to have, being that I'm into the tactical stuff, I used to have it everywhere, right? Like it's in my pockets. But since I came across carry-alls, dude, it's just super easy. I just have everything in a carry-all and everything centralized. I don't have to pat around to see which pocket it's in. Even worse if I have like some form of cargos on. It's like, oh god, I didn't even know I had that down there.
Too many pockets. Too many pockets.
Dude. So I try to keep it to what's practical, what I know I'm gonna try to use for the day, and then I put it in a carry-all. So 100%. Brass or titanium? You can only rock one.
Well, when I first started in EDC, it was all brass everything.
Yeah.
But titanium, like a Zer blasted titanium just has my heart right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. That's clean. That's clean. Don't you have like a 8-bit that's Zerk blasted?
No, I just have the brass 8-bit.
Okay. I probably just came across that somewhere else, but
I have a Zer blast on my Cypop Zer blasted.
Ah, okay.
This one.
There it is.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a big boy, dude.
Yeah, well, keep in mind, like they're normally 1/4 inch,
and this is
so
like
Lucas.
This is a 1/4 inch. I think this is
I'm on the thick boy. Yeah, 0.3.
and you're at 0.5.
Yeah, but also keep in mind the 8-bit's half-inch too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang. So, yeah. I've only held the 8-bit once. That's it.
That's all you need. Like, don't keep holding it because you'll want one.
Exactly. Yeah, I just got to give that back. Here you go, man. That's way too expensive for my taste right now. All right, so we did brass or titanium, satin or DLC. What you rocking with?
I'd probably go with satin over DLC. You know,
Satin over
because
DLC.
satin just classy. It's just clean. You know.
It just pops.
You know, like even like a hand rub satin is clean, but also a belt grind satin is even better.
Ooh, tough, tough.
Yeah, tough.
Nux or pry bars?
This is tough because I love my Nux, but man, ever since that impact, I'm telling you, man, like this is slowly becoming like my favorite carry piece every day since I got it.
I could picture you just like fiddling with it, you know?
Oh yeah, all day.
Just
like I use this to open packages and everything. Like it's pretty thin to where it can cut open bubble mailers all day long.
Right.
With these. Yeah. So like just having this in your pocket all day, this is really all you need.
That's dope, man. Who makes that?
So Phoenix Toolworks. So that's Ian over at Phoenix Toolworks.
Okay.
Great guy. I mean, you'll meet him at all the shows. He's usually the 5th one in line at every show.
Okay.
Or the first.
Yeah, that's dope, dude. I gotta check that out. I definitely do. Dunks or Jays?
So it's hard because like Jordans, I love Jordans to death, but I can honestly tell you they're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Every single Jordan's uncomfortable. So I'm gonna have to go with Dunks.
Dunks? Is there a favorite pair that you got?
Of Dunks or Jordans?
Either. What's your favorite pair of Jordans?
Favorite pair of Jordans would have to be like my white cement 3s. Probably my favorite.
Oh, man, I was waiting for a bread answer, dude.
It got red in it.
Yeah, it does. It does. The cement, too, is like... It's a different taste to the Jays that I like, you know?
It is.
That's
but
dope.
it's such a clean colorway, and that's what he wore in '88 when he did the slam dunk competition.
Yeah.
So one of my favorites because I remember watching that live on TV, so it was wild.
Damn, man. And then Dunks? What do you currently?
Dunks?
What's your favorite?
My favorite one is still dead stock from '99. It's got to be Pro B's Dunks, which is pre SBs.
Yeah.
They started with stuffed tongues, and it has to be the patent leather white ones that I have.
Nice. So that's do you have the dunk by chance?
No, man, that's a touchy subject.
Yeah.
You know, like I remember trying to like I had a chance to buy one at like cheap.
Yeah.
And I passed up on it because I literally just like moved out and like I had bills to pay.
Yeah.
But
life, man.
I should have just said yes.
Yeah. The buy once, cry once.
Yeah, just like buy it and deal with the eviction later. Like,
but I got some fresh shoes, dude. I'm not gonna be walking out these doors without no fresh shoes.
Well, for what it's worth right now, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, those are ultimate grills for sure. So Dunks or SBs?
Like I grew up with regular Dunks. I love Dunks to death. SBs, I just feel like I love the stuffed tongue, but it's hard because like I really don't want to wear either out.
Yeah.
Because there's just too many people with them.
Man, so when I saw Dunks hit the shelves again, I had to scratch my head a little bit. I was like, is this really back on the shelves again? And then the whole panda wave, and then all of the other stuff just started coming around. And I was like, what?
Yeah, like for me,
man.
It's hard to like fathom and like want to wear something because like I go, even grandmas have it, so it's like it was hard.
Yes.
That's like why like even during the Yeezy phase with the 350s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When I started seeing moms get a hold of Yeezys, and like it just didn't feel special anymore.
Yeah, they became the Honda Civic of sneakers.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Uh,
Everybody's got one.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so this might be a little controversial, but who was the most goated for you, Kobe or Jordan?
So I grew up with Jordan from beginning to end, starting the NBA to when he retired. I didn't like, he's still number one. He's still the number one GOAT to me, right? To me, Kobe's going to be your second GOAT. And like, I didn't follow Kobe deeply until he turned number 24.
Mm-hmm.
When he was number 8, I didn't even like him on the
Froby.
court. Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, like, I felt like once he turned to number 24, he was more of an adult at that
Yeah.
point.
Wisdom just
like,
kicked in, and his like the Mamba
Oh,
just came out.
yeah, the true Mamba mentality came
Yeah,
out. But
that guy right there.
yeah,
Right back.
yes, sir.
Yep. Yeah, man.
But Jordan's still the GOAT for me.
Yeah. Do you entertain like Kobe, LeBron, GOAT conversations? Like is that even a thing?
I don't even, the hardest thing is like I don't even put LeBron, like, I mean, I put him in top 5,
Yeah.
but I don't even see him third in line. That's the thing.
I'd go Shaq before LeBron. That's just me.
100%.
I would go Shaq. I mean, that's just where I would go.
Yeah, basically, like, I'm looking for like die hard contenders that were more physical.
Yeah.
In their everyday sport, we're not getting tapped on the head like he did last night.
Yeah, he got a little. It pushed his hairline forward, dude. That's probably what it was. It was like, oh, he helped me out.
No, it probably. I mean, I'm probably created a bald spot.
Oh man! All right, Big Ear Tupac.
100% West Coast.
Man,
West Coast before East Coast.
I'm a Biggie guy, dude. My wife and I go at it all the time. She's big time Tupac.
That's right.
I'm Biggie. I'm a big Biggie fan.
But I lied. So like when I say West Coast over East Coast, the only East Coast that will ever top for me is Wu-Tang Clan. That's it.
Yeah. I forgot.
But that was way before. Like, I'm like, Wu-Tang was my love way before Tupac. So
yeah. And it's era. Like, I forgot who I asked. It was like, I was like Wu-Tang or NWA. It's like
two different eras.
Two different eras. You can't really compare. I mean, like now Bone Thugs, and I don't know who I would compare that to. But all right, Supreme or Undefeated?
Okay, so I'm a Supreme junkie since 1994. Since they first started. Undefeated. I'm also a junkie too, but I was Undefeated fan when they were pickyourshoes.com.
Yes. Dang, remember that?
But a lot of people don't remember that stuff,
Damn.
But I still say, like, if I were to pick vintage Supreme over any of the Undefeated.
Yeah, Pick Your Shoes was around like what, Flight Club times?
No, before
Flight Club. Damn, dude. Yeah, that's badass.
So that was around. Pick Your Shoes was like 2003 ish.
Yeah. Early days.
Yeah.
PVC or printed patches?
Well, I make the printed patches. I love them, but PVCs over printed patches, Yeah. But I do love my printed patches. But I love just all the like the deep details you can get, right?
Yeah.
And like, to me, pictures are photographic memories, right? So like, I feel like picture patches are right up there.
Ooh. Ian said PVC or threaded patches?
Threaded.
There you go. We also got a question. Ramiro, father-in-law says, "Stop smoking crack." He didn't like something I chose. He said, we said, Knives Are Live says, "What's your favorite Air Max?"
Air Max 90 infrared.
Yes.
Yeah. So I have about 20 pairs
of the infrared.
Of the infrareds.
No shit. Seriously?
Every time they drop in any variation or any technology, new technology, I've always grabbed them. But it would be the Air Max 90 infrareds.
So are you saran wrapping your kicks, or how are you keeping them from yellowing?
No, they just I like everything aging. I like everything cracking. I like everything
Yeah.
creased up. I love all that.
Damn. See, that's a mad collector in you, dude.
Like I mean, I'll walk around and I'll crease a pair. Like I mean, at the gathering last year, I was bending over creasing Travis Scott Mocha ones. Like
Yeah.
I didn't care. You know.
Yeah. The last the last shoe that I had, which I didn't want to let go for such a long time, was some Space Jam 11s. 08 or 09. I forgot which one it was.
Oh nine.
09. Space Jam 11s, and they were yellowing, dude. So they were a pair that I didn't wear for quite some time, so they just yellowed in the box, and I rocked it like that. They were dead stock until I rocked it, and then I sold it, and I was like, it sold for double the price. So I was like, okay, why not?
I feel like at the end of the day, like the yellowing just gives it character, right? Yeah. And it's almost like it's no longer a new pair of shoes on your feet, right? That's the thing that bothers me the most when I see a fresh pair of Air Force Ones, and they're white. I'm like, bro, you just got these yesterday.
Yeah. That's like me and my knives too, dude. Like I gotta have the wear and tear, the nicks on my titanium, the wear. I'm a user, so I'm not. I don't have anything against people that don't use their stuff. It's just when I get gear that I actually will keep for myself, you're gonna see some love marks on them because I'm gonna use my stuff.
You got to use your stuff.
Same with shoes. Same with the kicks.
100%.
Nice. We got another question. It says favorite hat for spring summer 2024.
Favorite hat spring summer 24. I'd probably say it's probably gonna be my Giants hat. It's probably gonna be one of my San Francisco Giants hats.
Yeah.
That I wear the most during spring summer. So I usually wear it because it's throughout the whole baseball season.
Yeah.
That'd be my hat of choice.
Dope. Yeah. Are you a big summer guy or a winter guy? What's your preference? What do you like better?
Well, I'm from AZ. It's pretty much we get good weather all year long. Granted, we get that hot weather for like 4 months.
Yeah.
But I wear a hat every day, so I mean, it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah. Nice.
Winter's just nice because I get to wear hoodies.
Yeah. You get to layer up a bit. What was your favorite cartoon favorite watch cartoon growing up?
Favorite watch cartoon growing up? It probably has to be I'm trying to think. Like I didn't really watch a lot of TV because I was always playing outside. But I say probably Voltron growing up.
Ooh, Voltron, dude.
When you're bringing late 80s into this, Voltron probably be my favorite growing up for the longest time.
Dang, Voltron, OG Thundercats.
Oh yeah, Thundercats too. Yeah, it's another good one.
Nice.
And then for like the comedy side, it would be the Flintstones, bro.
Yeah, for sure. All right, last question here before we wrap it up. One shoe to rock for the rest of your life. All your other pairs got to go except this one pair. What is it going to be?
It's going to be the Air Max 90 infrareds.
Air Max 90 infrareds.
Yeah.
Damn. Badass.
Forever.
And you have, that's like a trick question because you got 20 pairs of those.
Yeah.
I just said that one shoe, so
Yeah.
Now you got 20 that you can rotate for the rest of your life.
But it'd be the one solid shoe would be the one from 2003.
Okay. The OGs. The original.
Well, one of the OGs. I think that was the second retro.
Dope, man. Dope.
Yeah.
Ian said, Steve not picking Niners. Who is this man? For the hat?
Well, Niners hat is fall winter.
Yes, yeah. It has to be during the season. That's like me and Eagles hats. I'm not going to go into that right now. I'm not going to go into sports right now. We'll keep it to your patches, bro. But hey, Steve, I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you for taking the time to join the live tonight and banter with me and the audience here. Just want to roll. Yeah, man. We just want to roll the carpet out to you and just ask, any socials that you want to plug, any upcoming events, what have you, a message that you probably have for the EDC community, and we just wrap it from there.
Yeah, of course. My IG is probably the one that I've watched the most. So that's gonna be high stacks underscore patches. So with double X's obviously for high stacks. And then my Facebook group. If you're not in, shoot me a message on Instagram or whatnot, or in Facebook Messenger. I'll get you added. And then I want to just thank like the group, everyone here that joined today on the live. My admin team.
Yeah.
I mean, all great people, and just a word of advice out there is just be kind to each other. At the end of the day, it's like we don't know what we're all going through or fighting, right? But just be a human out there. Just keep that positivity going out there in the community.
Absolutely. 100%, man. Couldn't have said it any better than that. Thank you so much to everybody who joined tonight, being with us this fine Tuesday evening. Don't forget the drop that he has coming up with Tough Stuff on Thursday. And if you're not in his Facebook group, really great set of people to just banter back and forth with. Steve, this isn't going to be our last live, man. I'm going to have you on again, dude.
No, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you, Mike. Thank you,
appreciate
Mikey.
you. Yeah.
Appreciate you guys too.
I'll catch you later. You have a good night, and you're gonna have a gravity knife in your mailbox soon, brother.
All right. Let me know. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Cool. Peace out, my guy.
All right. Have a good one, guys.